Yo, what is good? I got a weekly recap for today. Today's Sunday, April 27th, so I'll just be going over the past week and how that went. So this week went pretty well, um, mainly just because I felt like, I was following my plan properly and I was just being way more disciplined in my life and just having, like, I don't know, just maybe it was just from reading Trading in the Zone or something, but I don't know, I felt much better. I took 4 trades, 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 break even. I was able to make 1.34%. And yeah, so some lessons I have for it were just being confident in my model, being consistent, and follow trade rules fully. When all checks are met, I'm usually winning. And some wins just came from not losing, right? Like there's one case or two where my plan came up, like my model came up, but I didn't enter just because of how the setup looked, and it didn't look like how I would want a typical setup to look like, so I just didn't enter on that, and it was a loser anyway. So like, well, I don't even know what I'm saying, but like it's just like using my brain and common sense and just avoiding like the bad setups, right? Like for me, one of those bad setups were just like, can you stop? If I'm talking to something, then how did you not hear me talking? Just don't come in my room. Okay, let me restart a bit. So where was I? So like an example of that is like once price comes like way more like down, like once price like sweeps liquidity or like session high or low and then just keeps on going without making a reaction off of that, that is something I need to pay attention to. Because if it's not reacting off that price point, then it's not really considered like a liquidity sweep, right? So it's probably best just not to take those kind of setups because those are like a bit less probable. And then another one was like there was one the last week that happened where it was like price barely wicked into it, but like is that really an interaction with the high or low? Probably not, right? So it's just using like common sense. So yeah, I feel like those are some things that you have to gain through experience or just like maybe, but I feel like those helped me in avoiding bad losses on this week. Also, one thing I'm still needing to work on is not looking at the charts after entering, because I feel like um once I enter like into a position, I'm still getting anxious on um checking and knowing what the chart will do, like what's happening in the market, because I just want to know what's happening, but I have to understand that me looking at the charts and knowing what's gonna happen, like what's happening, is just gonna it's not really going to have any benefit, right? It's just going to negatively affect me and not really have any positive effect. If I look at it and I'm winning, then I'll be overconfident and I'll feel like, oh, I'm going to win. But if I lose, then I'm going to just crash out. And if I am in drawdown, then when I check it, I'm just going to be freaking depressed and like be thinking about it all the time and wanting to know if it hits stop loss yet or something. So something I just got to do is just like don't freaking look at the charts. Just understand there's no benefit to looking at it. Maybe not right now, but maybe like sometime in the future I'll be able to control myself, because it did happen one time. I looked at the charts this week and then I took it out at break even, but it went and hit all take profits right after. So that's something I still gotta work on. I feel like I'm getting a bit too emotional, low key, like about the setups and stuff. Like just not wanting to lose and just like how do I say it, like just like being like a bit like scared, because like, bro, I'm just ranting, but it's fine. Because I have like trade alerts set now so that I don't have to look at the charts, but every time I get an alert or a notification on my phone, I will actually like shit my pants because I'm so nervous onto seeing what it does, right? So that's something I definitely got to work on, probably because I haven't accepted the risk fully yet. I just don't want to be wrong, because I feel like once I'm wrong, I just go back further. So I feel like that's something I need to work on more. um I am getting closer to like 0% on this thing yet now. I'm at like minus 0.5, 0.6 or 0.7%. So I'm not like that far away from getting to break even. But once I get to break even, I'll probably risk just 1% and then see how that goes. Just taking the high quality setups. And I feel like risking 0.5 or higher has actually forced me to take good setups, and also something like just having like a note, just having like a check mark to do everything. I feel like that's been helping me as well. So yeah, I just gotta follow my plan. I also gotta like not take it too seriously. Like I mean like not in like I feel like I've been taking trading a bit too deep. Like it's like the only thing in my life right now. So I feel like I just gotta detach myself from that like idea. But at the same time, I still need to like lock in on trading, right? Like I can't just um freaking start scrolling on TikTok when I'm trading, right? I have to be focused, and that's something I kind of messed up with on Friday. I started watching YouTube, because I got like super bored waiting for my setup. Because I'm pretty sure the last trade I took on Friday, it was a later trade. Yeah, 7:30. So from like 6:15 to 7:15, I was just I didn't know what to do. I was just staring at the charts for some time, and then I started watching YouTube for a bit. So maybe watching YouTube after I take in a trade, so I distract myself is fine, but not when I haven't taken a trade, because it'll just cause me to be a bit more like unprepared, and like maybe take a wrong entry or something like that. So yeah, yeah, just yeah. But all of these are literally just saying like don't look at the freaking charts after entering. Yeah, just gotta not do anything on the trade after entering. TP or SL get hit, and then that's when I'll start looking at it again. But yeah, that's basically it for the that part. And now I'll just go over like what setups I saw. So this was GBP USD on Tuesday, because Monday was a bank holiday. So this was a good setup. The only issue was that we closed below London low, but I feel like I'm just gonna remove that part just because I think I already said this, but like there was like a TGR live trading video, and he was like, yo, if there's like a closure above or below, it's not really that deep. So honestly, if I see a 30-minute closure below, then I'll just look for like equilibrium, or I mean not equal, like a continuation confluence. But if it doesn't close below the thing, I'll just continue on just with the 5-minute break of structure type of thing. But yeah, so we came down low, broke structure at the upside with this giant candle, and then TP got hit up here, I think, and then TP2 didn't get hit, but it's all G. See, like the good thing about this one, I didn't look at like the charts after I entered, because if I saw price all the way down here, I actually would have crashed out. I probably would have tweaked. It could have like, I would be like, oh my god, like I'm so bad at trading, right? So it's a good thing that I didn't look at it. I just set alerts. Yeah, TP got hit, and then TP2 got hedged. Kind of got a bit sad about that, but this was just because there was news about the U.S. trying to de-escalate tension with China. But it's all good. Like I can't really control what happens freaking with Trump and everything. So I'm happy I was able to make something. But yeah, this is a pretty good setup. The only thing I didn't really like was how price just the break of structure was way past how I was ideally thinking about it. But I can't even control that, bro. Like it's literally just the market's choice, right? So yeah. So the next one was GBP GPY. This was a beautiful one. I don't know um, why it rallied like this, but it was pretty sick. So we came into the London low as market was opening. So I think it was about like 15 minutes before one, two, three. Yeah, like 15 minutes before market open, we came into London low. So I was fine with that. We mingled around here for a bit. All right, is that word? But broke strike to the upside. So the thing about this one that I wasn't super confident about was just how there were a lot of fair value gaps lined up, right here, not here. So I wasn't super confident about this one, but I had my TP1 around here. It was like a 1-to-1. This was kind of like the big main one, and I think it was like in between here. So I had like TP1 right here, I think, and then yeah, it took 50% off at break even, so I was in for 0.25, and then for some reason price just rallied right up into here. We also had news that day, so I took 50% off at here once it rallied, and then I took another because of like the news rule before news, because price could have just plummeted down and stopped me out of break even. So I took another 50% off. Let price run, and then TP3 was at this New York high, the absolute New York high. So then TP3 got hit, and then this one was just a data news high, I think. So yeah, this one was good. I maintained the position properly. I didn't stare at the charts too much. I was a bit scared though with this fair value gap stuff. I feel like I might have like taken my position off a bit too early. I think I remember I did something like that just because I was a bit scared about the fair value gaps and just wanted to get out of it. But I didn't. I think I managed it decently. I was just watching freaking YouTube when I was doing this, and I think it helped me a little bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but at least like I didn't mess up, right? So this is one where I messed up quite a bit. Um, so this was a good setup. We had news that day. We broke structure to the upside, but we pushed way past the ideal like thing. So I didn't enter off that. Waited for a retracement, came out to the absolute low, and then from there we reached equilibrium because we did not confirm bearish order flow. So I was just looking for a continuation complex. We got that, and then I entered long. Got filled up here, and then yeah, price went into drawdown and then came up, and So like I looked at my phone during it and I got like scared, because I saw Euro USD also tanking at the same time, so I thought GU was gonna follow suit and just keep on going down as well. So I put the stop, like once we got up to here I put like stop to break even, got stopped out of break even, and then price just kept on going. So this was like this trade I'm not really mad about. It's just like the fact that I let my emotions take over, and because I was like tweaking out about this, I missed the setup on GBP JPY, which would have hit way better. It was like a 1 to 3, I think. So I kind of messed that up. I kind of like just like, I don't know. I just messed myself up with doing that. So yeah, that's something I need to still work on. Just not freaking looking at the charts first. So yeah. So the last one I took was yesterday. This one was like this one was pretty good. This one I didn't really like though, just because we had been consolidating hella up here. So I only had alerts set and I was watching YouTube. I think I already said that, but yeah, we had a low formed here and then we pushed right through, looked for equilibrium or like continuation complements. So there was 5 minute equilibrium getting hit, kind of like not really. There wasn't a low formed here, but it was like retracing up into the 5 minute equilibrium and a 1 minute prominent fair value gap, and I entered short off a continuation, confirmation of bearish order flow on the 1 minute, and then I enter short off that. Take profit one was like this fair value gap here, and then TP2 would have been here, TP3 here, and then TP4 would have been the Asian low, but that only TP1 got hit. We respected this fair value gap almost perfectly, and then got stopped at a break even, and then yeah, that's it. We came into this fair value gap again, and then kept on going, pushing up. So this fair value gap held strong, but yeah. So overall, I only took 4 trades, so um, I think that's a good thing. That's like just shows like why that I shouldn't be taking too many trades. Um, I like over like 3 pairs. Ideally, should have just taken like 4 or 5, but that's just between 3 pairs. And price action was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This week, this coming week, I'm not really sure how it's gonna look. Monday is a bank holiday for. Wait, it's already May, brother. But Monday is a bank holiday, but it's clear for everything else. Might be dead though. Tuesday is calm. We just got jolts at 8 a.m. So ideally we'll look to enter before that maybe, if I see something. Wednesday, not really sure. We have news at 6:30 and 8, and then we also have these JPY news which are like tentative. I don't really know what does tentative actually mean. I swear it means like not confirmed time or something, not certain or fixed. Yeah. So not certain on what time it is, but we do have news at 6:30, and then also another one at 8. So I'm not really sure about that. Thursday, Thursday's like all right, just Euro bank holiday. But other than that, we do have news at 6:30 and 8, but still might be able to find something between 6:45 to 7ish. But ideally, not really looking for anything. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday probably not, and then Friday is I think non-foreign payment thing. Yeah, so probably no, won't trade. Okay, so I definitely won't trade on Friday. I will for sure be looking for something on Tuesday and Monday. Just Wednesday and Thursday are like kind of iffy. Wednesday is like Wednesday's like all right. Wednesday and Thursday are like the same thing, except like I don't know. I don't know. I just have to see bro. Something I feel like I just had to like realize was, bro, I have to keep on, bro. Something I realized, like my mindset was like I just had to keep on reminding myself, like, yo, I'm not looking for a trade. I'm just waiting for a trade. I think that helped me quite a bit, just preventing taking unnecessary trades. So I only take a trade if my thing is there, because I'm not looking to trade. Like I don't have to take a trade, right? So yeah, it's okay, kind of dark. My chair is broken, so I'm not recording on the table. Yeah, that is all. Goodbye. Hopefully the week goes well. We'll just see. Goodbye.